Hey everyone, wanted to show you something really interesting I found on this F-250. We've got several videos of this truck, but as you all might have seen in the first video, there's a really interesting thing going on with the odometer in this truck. Let me show you guys what's going on. When you turn the ignition on, obviously the odometer comes up there and you see 66,495 miles. However, when you look at it from an angle here, you can see the number 3 right there. See that? So this truck actually has 366,000 miles on it. So what I'm really curious to find out is, what did they do? If you take a little flashlight here, and you kind of shine it behind there, behind the lens, you can see, something's obviously been taped on there or something. So let's take this cluster out. I'm going to clean it while I'm at it. But let's take this out and see what's going on here. You can see the trip reset button there is missing. I'm really curious to see what they did to cover that up. So let's pull this out and take a look. Pardon my messy tool cart, but this is what I got to work with today. Man, I really had to dig into this thing. Whoever did this knew what they were doing with these clusters to take this apart. I mean, I've got everything taken apart here, and look at this. Here we go, guys. This is just so you guys get an idea of what's what. There's all the gauges there. As you can see, all the lights and everything. They've got, some of them are little incandescent bulbs here. Some of them are LEDs. As you can see on the other side there. Here's a little lens cover. A little plastic lens cover there. And here's the back of the IPC. This goes over that piece like that. But are you guys ready for this? I just took the last 2 screws out. These 2 little bitty screws right here that hold this little bitty display in for the odometer. And check this out. None other than good old-fashioned, reliable, last forever, used for just about everything other than duct tape, electrical tape. Look at that, guys. Look at how they covered that up. Is that something or what? So there you go. That's why the truck showed 66,000 instead of 366,000. Somebody, I would really, really like to know the story behind this. Did they trade it into a dealer? Did they try to sell it to someone with that kind of mileage on it? What's the story behind here? I'm really, really curious, and I really want to know. All right, I'm going to peel the tape off here. Let's see how it looks behind the tape. Look at that. That's all it was, guys. Look at that. Wow. Now, let's plug it back into the truck. Hopefully it doesn't have 866,000 miles on it. Let's put all this back together and see what it reads now. Okay, guys, the cluster's put back in. Let's see what it shows. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's more like it. 366,495 miles. So now I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, how can I keep this from happening to me? How can I keep from being taken advantage of like this? Now, odometers are getting harder and harder to cover up or hide like that one is, especially with new ones. You can plug in scan tools to it and it'll tell you how many miles are on the vehicle. At the end of the day, the best way to really determine if the mileage on a vehicle is legit or not is to get someone who's familiar with it, get a mechanic who you trust, and have them take a look at it. They can tell you if the mileage looks legit or not. This is nothing new. People do this kind of stuff all the time. Yes, it's illegal, and I don't know how they got away with this because you could clearly see the 3 hiding behind that piece of tape. But the guy who sold us the truck was up front, said it has 300,000 on it. He didn't know why the odometer number wasn't working, so I really hope he didn't get taken advantage of just by checking this truck over and looking over everything on it and the problems that it had. That, yeah, 366,000 sounds about right. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any interesting stories about odometers, let me know in the comments below. I'd like to hear them. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys next time.